Yo, what's up? Franck-Maleek here, and welcome to episode 11 of The Journey. Okay, so right now it's probably like 10:11 right now. I'm PM. I'm super tired. Just finished finishing my homework and studying for like 3 tests tomorrow. But I read a bit of Think and Grow Rich. I reread one of my favorite parts, which is the story about I think it's called 3 Feet Away from Gold. And so today's just gonna be like a little rant. And what I want to talk about is basically how you need to stay persistent. And when you go out and do something, do your research first before going out and attacking it. Or while you're attacking it, do your research too. Because once you meet temporary defeat, that's what people call failure. Temporary defeat is not failure. It's just a lesson in disguise, as we say all the time. And people always see these things as failure because they're not they don't know how things work in the domain that they're attacking because they don't do research. So when you're attacking a domain, just know that you have to stay persistent, like be patient, to stay consistent and let everything work out, okay? And you also have to do your research, like understand how your domain works. Like if you're into playing guitar, you need to know what a pick is. Like if I tell you, oh, here's a capo, and you're like, what's a capo? That's just weird for me. Like you playing guitar, you don't know what a capo is, it's just weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna explain to you guys how this story goes, and pull out a moral, what I think about it, and stuff like that. Okay, so basically, this Mr. Darby was in a mining shaft, and after a week long of shoveling and shoveling and shoveling, he finally found a gold ore, right? So he saw his friends, neighbors, and everything, and said, let's put our money together to buy machines so we can, get this gold and all, right? So they got together, they raised the money, and they bought the machine. They managed to get all the gold out, or at least the gold that they wanted, send it to a smelter, and eventually Mr. Darby was actually debt free and started making a profit off this gold shaft. But one day they kept shoveling and shoveling and shoveling, and they found out that there was like no more gold. Like they're like, oh my god, we can't find gold anymore, there's nothing here. So they eventually gave up because of a temporary defeat. So he sold the mining shaft to some random guy, I forgot his name. And this guy, he was interested in the gold shaft and everything, so he went and asked he asked an expert on this gold mining shaft and all. So he literally went out and got someone who's already done the research, so he wouldn't have to do it himself. And it turns out that the only reason that they couldn't get Mr. Darby couldn't get more gold is because they didn't see these fault lines. And apparently the calculation that this expert did, by doing these calculations, he figured out that if they shoveled only 3 feet more, they would find the gold ores again. So the moral of the story is that you have to be patient, stay persistent, and do your research before going out and attacking something, and after saying, oh, what the heck is this? Oh no, this is too much for me, I give up. Temporary defeat is what people call failure. And it hurts me because it's temporary. It's not like it's permanent. It's not going to kill you forever. You get over it, because when life gives you lemons, you make apple juice, okay? You turn when bad stuff comes to you, don't do the expected and just give up. Do the unexpected and do something amazing. That's how it works, okay, guys? So basically, I just want to tell you guys that when you guys are gonna go, attack a domain, let it be writing your book, e-commerce, selling door to door, playing basketball, playing an instrument, learning something new, just know that it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna meet a lot of temporary defeat, but don't let that temporary defeat be lead you to failure, okay? Whenever life is gonna give you lemons, just keep on making apple juice and apple juice and apple juice. I know this sounds super weird, but that's how you're supposed to go, okay? Make apple juice, not lemonade. Don't do what's expected of you. Do something that's unexpected, something that's gonna make everyone be like, wow, how did you do that? Because if you give me lemons and I'm free and I press them and I make apple juice, you can be like, wow, this guy's a magician. You know, that's how I want you to use this concept, that when life gives you lemons, make apple juice. So going into a domain, do your research, be persistent, don't give up. Those are the 3 things that I wanted to mention to you guys tonight. And I'm super tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. But remember, when life gives you lemons, make apple juice. Peace.